I left, I believe, at 4 o'clock. And my son and husband were still there. And they were on the top of the roof watching the fire come over the ridge. I was begging them, please, let's go. If there's a forest fire, don't try to outrun it. Don't stay until it's too late. Get out. My son and husband stayed until they saw the fire roar over this hill.
Gold Hill is at risk of fire, at risk of flooding, and with a population of mostly retirees, at risk of medical emergencies near constantly. Situated among the foothills, it is idyllic, quiet, and steeped in the natural world, the only sounds emanating from the cafe at the center of town. Its beauty lies in its remoteness, but therein also its greatest challenge. Power outages are common, and what used to be a routine inconvenience has now become a routine peril. When the power goes out, Gold Hill is completely cut off from the outside world.
The communications for the town of Gold Hill and pretty much all of the mountain communities of Boulder County is tied to the power supply that feeds the area. So when the power supply is turned off, whether that be unexpected outage or planned preemptive outage for weather conditions, that takes out the communications for the community. The system was originally designed to have a battery backup so that when power went off to the switching station, the batteries would take over and provide several hours of backup so that the communications could stay up and running. And that's important because, number one, it allows people to access 911 when they need emergency assistance. But the effect of that is threefold. One is it cuts them off from 911 communication, but it also cuts them off from 911 notifications.
When the power goes out, it probably lasts about 20 seconds. Because what happens when the power goes out is we all know if we don't call and tell them that the power's out, they won't know. At least they claim they don't know. So my friend went out to check his car at midnight to make sure that it wasn't getting buried, because it snowed for like 4 days. It was crazy. And there's one of our elders in the road, this is midnight, and she's yelling for help because she has wiggled her way down. She was 86, 85 at the time, trying to wiggle her way down through the snow to get to our house because we were the fire department, or are the fire department, and to get help because her husband was in critical situation. And so that is solely based on the fact that she could not pick up a phone and call 911. He had an internal bleed, so anyway, we put him in the back of my husband's pickup truck and drove him down to the ambulance down Sunshine. Now by this point it's like clear blue sky or clear black sky, stars are out. I mean, it was spectacular, and the guy's chatting to us and he's totally enthralled by the whole thing that we've put him in the back of a pickup truck and we're taking him down to an ambulance.
So we are really trying to appeal to them to maintain that system. We're not asking for a re-engineering. We're not asking for any kind of upgrade. We're just asking for the system to be maintained as it was designed. The citizens of the mountain communities, as well as Gold Hill itself, are incredibly at risk. They're inherently at risk from environmental factors such as fire or weather, and they're also medically fragile. We have members of our community that rely on consistent medical assistance, and without the ability to access that or to access emergency aid, those people are put at severe risk for possibly even dying.
Yeah.
And that is, to us, is unacceptable.
Absolutely.